What's up, guys? I'm sitting in the car. I just finished running some errands, and right before I went in, I wanted to talk to you guys real quick, and hope this won't be long. But I'm sitting in the car like this at this weird angle because the dashboard on the car is sitting in the sun, and I didn't want my camera sitting in the sun because I'm hoping this can be under 10 minutes, but I didn't want the camera sitting in the direct sun, and the dashboard is high. And also, with the camera up there, people are walking by like, what is she doing? So maybe this way they'll think I'm on the phone and won't be so inclined to stop and try to figure out what I'm doing. Alright, so what I want to talk to you guys today about is, oh my goodness, y'all, Miss Mona Simone. Oh, she don't call herself Mona Simone anymore, does she? Brain is Sage the Brain? Yeah, Sage the Brain. Yeah, so we're going to talk about her, and I'm hoping this can be quick, fast, and to the point. There are some things I wanted to talk to y'all about that I came across on her channel. Now, I am going to have to say this video is protected by the Fair Use Act because she put this on a public platform, YouTube, and I just wanted to offer my commentary and my opinion based on the information she provided. So this is going to fall under the fair use, and as normal, I'll put that in the description. I'm going to try to be very unbiased about this, but this one is going to be hard for me because I always try to understand the other person's thought process, even that's not always the case. Oh my goodness, maybe I should shoot this somewhere else other than the car, but I thought if I do it in the car to be real quick, other than me going in the house and then get distracted by this, that, and the other. Oh, but it seems like I'm distracted out here anyway. So let's just move on, y'all. I'll try to make this quick. She did a video called Human Nature, and I find Mona to be a conundrum or an enigma. I found her interesting, to say the least. So I'm not subscribed to her, but I will go to her channel every now and then and say, okay, what is she talking about? Now I do see that she's trying to redirect her channel in a different direction, and she's trying to rebrand her channel. I understand the new direction because all of the negativity that was attracted to her channel. But what she has to understand is that negativity that was attracted to channel was brought there because of the negativity that came from her channel. Point blank, period. The universe will give you what you give it. You put out negativity on your platform, and that's what it attracted. I have heard that people say that she has doxed them, that she has somebody's children's pictures on her community wall, and that this mother has asked her several times to take it down. And as a mother, I would think she would be compelled to take it down as a mother. However, as somebody who is egotistical and can be very arrogant, she may not be compelled to take it down because she's like, I put it up there and it's going to stay up there because I said so. If it ain't about her, what she want, how she want, then it doesn't matter. And that has a narcissistic trait to it. But that's neither here or there at this point. I just said I tried to be unbiased, right? Guess that wasn't unbiased. But anyway, let's move forward. So she did this video called Human Nature, and I want y'all to listen to this.
I always say it's a predictable set of variables. Like with human nature, if you're given any situation, there's only so many ways in multitudes that a person could respond and react. And you can narrow those potential ways by narrowing the subgroup. Like if they're a part of a particular ethnic group, black people only act like certain ways, unless it deviates far from the mean. It's on average, black people have a predictable way of responding to certain situations. That's why sometimes when we have outliers and black people, like that Justin Smollett shit that he did, the shit that he pulled off, when we have black people doing things like that, it deviates far from the mean, and we're like, that's an outlier, that don't add up. Like, we have a hard time believing that black people will do certain things. So I'm talking about...
First and foremost, let me just say that I disagree with everything she just said. First of all, I'm going to try to put y'all up here. Hold on. First of all, an outlier is a corporate terminology. It's a corporate term. And what an outlier is where they set a departmental goal. They have a minimum departmental goal that's to be met by a team or a department. And the outlier is a person that's not meeting that goal. There is no such thing as an outlier in an ethnic group. And I really was offended when she said black people will react or respond generally the same way. That is not true. We are all individuals, and all black people are not predictable. We don't all act the same way, and there is no such thing as an outlier within an ethnical group. That's like saying all black people are supposed to do this, but because we have some people that's not doing this, then that they're the outliers. I don't understand. It's like she finds these words that sound highly intelligent and she puts them together so she can sound intelligent or intellectual, but it makes no sense in the form or the format that she's using them in. That's just me. How do you use the word outlier within an ethnic group? What are you doing? That doesn't make sense. But anyway, we're going to move on because I don't want this video to be really long. Then she goes on to say,
about right now narrowing the subgroup and how you can predict certain people's behavior, and you have a higher probability of predicting their behavior to a certain scenario or situation when you narrow the subgroup, whether it's black people, white.
Subgroup and the ethnic group again. So now you use a subgroup and outliers and referencing ethnical groups. She's using it wrong. A subgroup, she's using it wrong. I promise you. Anyway, let's continue.
Religious people, people of different ethnicities from different continents, you know? Like, you know, we believe that we have free will in this life, but we really have free will up until life's will, like what we are actually capable of doing based on the law of physics. Like, we have free will as long as it, you know, goes along with the law of physics or the law of nature. It's like we can't do anything.
Let me just say that. Okay. Oh, wow. The information she's providing, it comes across, she's presented it very confidently, which comes across very credible. However, let me just explain this. If I want to fly from here to the East Coast to visit my family, I have to go to the airport, buy a ticket or buy a ticket online, go to the airport and get on a plane. I can't just jump up in the air and fly to the East Coast. That's against the law of physics. So of course, we are limited to things we can do outside of the law of physics. A butterfly is within the law of physics. They can fly. A bird can fly. A bumblebee can fly. Humans can't fly unless we get on a plane. So what, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So when she says we don't have free will, if it falls outside of the law of physics, that is absolutely true. But the context that she put in makes no sense, because we do have free will. We as individuals can choose. We choose the direction our life goes. She chose the direction her channel go, and now she's re-choosing to brand and redirect that channel to try to lessen the negativity that's attracted to it. That was her choice, which falls in line of free will. What do you mean we don't have free will? I don't understand. We do have free will.
Anything outside of nature, we can't, miracles don't really happen. You know, and if it does happen, it happens within the constraints of the law of physics, which is natural. So we don't really have free will. So I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about.
She said we don't have free will. That's what she said. That's what this intellectual who has 6 degrees said, that people don't have free will. But let's continue.
About, you know, the predictable human path or predictable human behavior versus free will, and if we really don't have free will. And our lives or our probability or different ways that we can respond to any given scenario is largely based on these subgroups that we, of course, have no control over. Like, we don't really have control over, you know, depending upon your belief, you know, what family we're born into, what continent we're born on, you know, what ethnic group, what religion. Like, assuming...
First of all, we do have a choice of religion. I'm not religious. Religion is man-made. So you have a choice which group you choose to practice in. You could be a Presbyterian, a Baptist, a Lutheran, a Mormon, a Muslim. That's your choice. You have free will. I choose myself not to follow man-made religion. I'm very spiritual. That's my choice because I have free will to make that choice. I didn't have a choice on what family I was born on, and I don't have a choice of my skin color. I do have a choice to be proud of the skin I'm in. I have free will. I have free will.
All those things to be true. All said to be true, that we have no control over that. We have no control over life. When do we actually have free will? And if we don't have free will, can you really hold a person responsible for their reactions within said subgroup? Like, how much accountability should we as human beings take or put onto another human being? Like, even transgressions against sex. Like, certain people are going to just simply respond the way they respond.
With that being said, I came across, oh, excuse me. With that being said, I came across this video on Erica Key's channel. This is where they made a call to Sage the Brain, and in reference to her attempting to friend request one of their husbands. I couldn't really figure out which one, because all three parties were talking at one time at one point. So she sent a friend request to one of their husbands, of course trying to be messy in the background, but she had free will and she chose to do that. But she then said that she did not do it. So she just said, can you be held responsible for your reaction or your response? So let's see if these young women, because they are young women, should be held accountable for their reaction or response to something that she did. I want y'all to listen to this.
Hello? Hello? I can barely hear you.
Okay. You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Why you send my husband a friend request? He asked me
that
who you was.
I don't know. Listen, I didn't know how that happened. I did not send him a friend request. So that must have been a mistake. I don't even know who your husband is.
First of all, to send somebody a friend request, you got to click on their profile and then say add friend. So it was a mistake. She intentionally did it. She was trying to be messy in the background. However, this is how the response she got.
That's public. I thought that was public on my page, who I was married to.
But like I said, I don't know who your husband is, young lady.
But you said
I wouldn't lie to you. I ain't got no reason to lie to you, girl. Girl, what do you want? I have family that I'm dealing with. I thought you needed something. I thought you had an issue.
That is the issue.
I don't have time to argue. I'm dealing with that.
I'm not arguing.
And I just
I'm not arguing.
I just explained to you that I did not intentionally send your husband a friend request. That would have been a mistake. I don't know who your husband is. I'm not looking at your page. I've never been on your page. But if it was different, I would tell you. I don't bite my tongue to nobody, not you and not nobody else. So I was kind enough to let you know that must have been a mistake. I'm not interested in anything that you would date, let alone marry. Okay?
Girl, what you trying to throwing shade, bitch?
I'm not.
You got some nerve? Yes, you are. No shade.
I'm not shady. Is there anything else? You guys are grown playing on the phone.
Who playing on the phone? You sent my husband a friend request.
You are.
And then you go sit there and say something about him.
Immature. And I just explained to you that I have no idea who this man is.
You throwing shots to your girlfriend like fucking Michael Jackson.
What do you want? Do you think this is cute, Miss Patient Care Tech, Miss CNA?
And your point is, CNA, PRN, you want to see my bank account, bitch?
Are you? I don't care to see your bank account. I know how
you got some. That's
making Atlanta.
My profession
you work
is
for a
here.
nursing home. What did you make? Like $10, $12 an hour?
You want to see my bank?
How did she know that the girl was a CNA and worked at a nursing home unless she did some digging in the background? And that's why she tried to request that girl's husband as a friend on Facebook to dig more. But she knew that, but She told on herself when she said Miss CNA. You told on yourself. That girl never said I'm a CNA. Nowhere in this call. And this call is 56 minutes.
But what did you want to see my bank account, bitch?
I don't need to see your bank account.
Bitch, do you want to see my bank account, though?
Bank account, dear. No,
What are you making, Mona?
Depressing enough already. I don't need some more depressing shit.
Bitch, you think
I don't need more depressing.
I gotta put that out in there. I gotta put that out there too hard. Why would you send her husband a request though? Because she's fucking full of shit.
Okay, so again, the video is about 56 minutes. And I actually didn't listen to all of it, just the beginning. And I went to the 44-minute mark. Y'all, I got it at the 44-minute mark.
Yup, I handle for a living. Yup,
and your wife is sitting there letting you do all this dumb shit and watching you do this shit.
Yup, and my wife
partaking in this shit. She ain't no better than you. I feel bad for her.
If I'm broke, how do I afford all this?
So for an hour, they were on the phone with this. Now, do I understand the frustration of these young ladies with the antics of Mona Simone or Sage the Brain? Yes, I do. Do I agree with the response? No, I don't. Because what I would have done is said, listen, I would have inboxed her and said, listen, you evidently sent my husband a friend request on Facebook attempting to be some kind of messy in the background, but we're not about to play the games that you want to play. You can pass us with this mess. Block and delete. And let's flip it over to Mona Simone, Sage the Brain, the 6th degree overeducated woman who stayed on the phone for 56 minutes with this. She should have, as a grown woman, I would have said, you know what, I did send him a friend request. Okay, so he didn't accept it. All right, so we good, we done, right? Bye, see you later. And that would have been the end of it. But of course, Mona is not going to respond that way because she has to have the last word, which gets her into the situation she's gotten into. Always attempting to have the last word or trying to shuck and dodge responsibilities for her behavior. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to her channel. I would hope that no one else is so inclined to give her $1. I don't know Mona Simone or Sage the Brain personally. I really don't. I don't respond, react, or think like her. And even in my 40s, I'm over 50, but even in my 40s, I didn't do the things that she did. With age should come wisdom and growth. I don't understand what's going on with her, and I hope she can find her way through the nonsense that she's created, because what's going on in her life is stuff that she's created, and she keeps trying to navigate her way through it so she can come out looking like the victim. You can't victimize people and then say, I'm the victim. That just doesn't work. Let me just say this. It is against the law to get money or property under false pretenses. So this guy who made the video, Matthew, who gave her over $8,000, if she got that money under false pretenses, if he gave her that money under assumption that it was for medical needs and she took it to pay bills, light bills, gas, whatever she paid with it, go shop and put gas, that's under false pretenses. He could sue and get his money back. And money back, and actually could turn into a criminal case. But somebody with 6 degrees would know that, right? Yeah. So it is against the law to take money or property under false pretenses. And if that person, if he wired that money to her, it could be wire fraud. It could be wire fraud. So she could be facing charges. So she needs to humble herself a little bit more than she is right now. Now, do I agree with these women calling her house and doxing her? And hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
Has generated me $19,000 today.
My iPad be tripping. Do I agree with these young women calling her home? No. Do I understand? Absolutely. Do I agree with them doxing her? And because they put her personal phone number out, and that's why they didn't let it play all the way through. They put her personal phone number out, and her and her wife's. Do I agree with that? No, not on any level. I don't understand it, and I don't agree with it, because I've already said how I feel about this doxing. That's gone too far. It's taking stuff off YouTube. You can get some sociopath or psychopath, because a sociopath and a psychopath are two different things. You can get some psychopath who don't care, who have no regards for other people, and go to this girl's house and hurt her just for GP purposes, because they don't like what she portrayed on YouTube. So I just don't agree with doxing. I don't on any level. I just think it's a dangerous game that's being played on YouTube, and it needs to be brought to an end. But with that being said, I'm gonna bring this to the end, and I will talk to you guys later. See you next time on Keeping Up with Death. Bye, guys.